the sofa.
Oh, okay, wait. So this all goes together like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is this.
That's
for
that.
this.
For around the banquette,
right?
And then the banquette
this
would be upholstered in the stripe.
Oh, I love this. This is out there for me. But
the color or the
the blue.
The color's out there for you?
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't not do it. Mm-hmm. It's just out there for me. Mm-hmm. I love this.
Cool.
And I love this. This is beautiful.
So what is that? That's orange for?
Just
this
for a
is
pillow.
for the pillows.
Oh, for the pillows.
This is the couch in the kitchen. This is the pillows in the kitchen.
And also pillows.
Oh, and these too. Oh, that's great. Love that. And then this is for the chairs at the banquette. And then this is the banquette. So these it would be upholstered, the whole thing. Okay. It's beautiful. Really beautiful.
And this one I don't remember.
This was another option for the dining chair.
This is a dining chair, and you know what?
Was the yellow one.
There we go. Exciting about what each one meant. I'm gonna have to take.
Well, it's a good idea that he's videoing.
Well, I'm gonna have to text you and say what was this for.
So this was another option if you wanted to do instead of a neutral. This was the neutral option.
I love this combination.
And this combination, if you want to have some more fun.
Yeah, these are great.
This would be. This was the idea for the club chairs. The tufted club chairs, and then these
they're not
were accents.
They're not
cheap,
cheap, but I do. None of it is
and
like
the ottoman,
the ottoman,
Moroccan ottoman.
None of it. Well, it's
some of it is
Donna expensive, but none of it is like
out of
none of it is over the budget that we gave you.
Okay. What?
Nothing. No.
Now he's laughing.
I should have thought about this earlier.
It would have been. You have a video walkthrough.
And so the last item is the floor stain color.
Yeah.
So our idea, this is through Miniwax, and so our suggestion would be to have the whoever's doing the floor do a couple of test samples.
Yes.
But our gut is with the red oak that doing a classic gray is going to be awesome. So doing 1 coat of water, letting it dry, and then 2 coats of classic gray is going to be really good.
Because this looks very green.
This does look green. This is the sample because we actually have this in our own studio, and it doesn't look this green.
Let me go look in the light. Yeah. Do you see it?
Yeah, but it's...
Because I thought you were going to say this was it.
It ends up reading very close to a little bit more brown than this.
Honestly. I actually don't mind because you remember I was struggling with gray.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to be cold.
So the white thing means white, as in I was thinking water.
Well, they do. Once they sand it, they put water, and that opens the pores, so that it's more receptive to the stain.
Okay.
When they're doing a test swatch, they should show that. But this specific stain color on red oak, we've done a few times, and it's really successful. But that is not a good representation.
Well, look at it there.
Yeah,
you can see it. That's much better.
Julio, do you see that? Vika's going to go look at it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. And is there a little blue in it? Because it is gray, right? Was there blue? No,
there's a little bit of a green undercast.
Yes, green.
And it's a lot more obvious when you look at it.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
See? It's like at an angle. But when you look at it flat, it's more accurate.
Yes. And it's not so gray either.
No, it's definitely got some warmth to it.
Yes, I like that.
And because it's going to be on your existing floor is red oak, it's actually the warmth is going to come through even a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
We're working to the benefit of that instead of trying to like in Donna's, we completely obliterated it and just made it completely.
Got it. Oh, I like that. Did you get that, Julio?
Yes.
That they're going to try to still leave some of the color from the floor, not obliterate it like Donna's. This is I liked it better.
Yeah, it's not doing it. It's
I like it. I like it. No, I think it's very warm. It's a warmer color.
Yeah.
It's actually warmer than this color, I think. And then what's this stuff?
This was, and we weren't sure how detailed you want it. This is like the finish of the legs on the sofa in the family room, and the chair frame in the dining room. Okay. And this is the sofa feet for the living room sectional.
Oh, okay.
Some people really like to know exactly.
This is a lot for me, so no. Okay, now the only question I have, not only question, question I have left is what about the front color?
So we grabbed the paint deck and we'll select it,
Oh,
and then
okay.
we'll put
So
that
you
on the
don't
paint
have
schedule.
one.
We don't.
We want to see it with the brick.
With
Okay,
the brick.
okay.
And then also we need to. We were thinking like, do you guys have an idea for like in the master bedroom? We're selecting a paint color, but obviously we're not. Do you guys like sleeping in a darker room, in a lighter room?
Lighter.
Do you want a little light?
Lighter.
Lighter.
Yeah. You
Lighter.
too, Robin.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Doesn't
We can go up and select a color with you guys.
Okay.
No. And same thing with the rest of the, because I feel like the white can definitely transition in majority of the spaces.
Right.
But I think it would be nice to have a little bit of a different color in like the
Okay.
master bedroom.
Okay. So this is the wall color, right?
This is the wall color
Okay,
throughout.
yeah, and I wouldn't mind having it upstairs either, so I'm not opposed to that.
All the way through the bedroom? Or
Yeah,
the hallway?
yeah, I don't, yeah. You know, we've lived in this house and it's always been colors. So I'm a little bit, and I never liked the colors that are upstairs, never. We never painted.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I'm done, right? So unless it's a nice wood.
Let's at least put up another neutral up there,
Okay.
and you guys can make the call after you
Okay.
see them up. Philip, I'm wondering if we should even maybe go.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like a tonal difference between the trim. But maybe it's not even like if we paint the bedroom white, it might be nice for the master bathroom to be like a soft gray. So it's like a little.
The master bathroom actually right now is a soft, I want to say soft bluish gray. It is actually that color, similar. But it needs
So a lot of the colors that we're adding, I should say this: the neutrals that we're adding are a warmer based neutral.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's gray, but it still has some warmth in it. I think we
Yes.
should look at that when we go up there.
Yeah, because upstairs the colors are quite cool.
Yeah.
Right? They're not, that's why I don't like them. But yeah, we can
Cool.
do that. Yeah. This is, I mean, wow.
Good.
I just want to do it. And I'm not going to be able.
Well, it'll give you something to look forward
I don't
to.
even have anybody who's going to die and let me be able to do this. I don't have any rich relatives.
So I have a question about the built-in entertainment.
Yeah.
The color. I don't think. Did we talk about color for that?
So
Yes.
it gives because this is built for you, it gives us a lot of flexibility. Like if you want to keep it very simple, which could look very chic, we could have it painted the same color as the rest of the trim. Okay. So it's just a continuation of the trim and the kitchen idea.
Mm-hmm,
But if you want to have some contrast, like it could be gray, but it could be stained
right.
gray, which could also look really, really cool. And or like similar to what the dining table is.
Right.
Like how it's
This
that
one.
wood.
Oh, yeah.
Like we could have it.
that's
The millworker could be like, hey, we're trying to match this. So then there's this really nice continuation between the dining table and that, and then it could all be linear, which could look really, really cool as well.
This is a beautiful color.
Yeah.
This really is. It's stunning.
Yeah.
I love that.
All the colors are beautiful.
So it could be really, or if you want to have even more fun, I mean, it could be really great in this navy color as well.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of flexibility, and because it's a built-in, I think in the back, like with that built-in bench, whatever is not upholstered, I would just have it painted very simply.
Because it doesn't need to
it
have
doesn't
any
it doesn't need to have any personality.
Yeah, I agree.
One thing we tend to do when it comes to a media built-in is we like to go a little darker because the TV's jet black.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see like a light white, the TV is like, oh my god, it's
right.
like
And
the
you don't
only
want
thing
to,
you
that's
see.
not what you
But
want.
if you do this, then it becomes much more part of this
yes.
scheme.
Yes, exactly.
Flows a little.
Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't. Although I do think it would be nice to do a gray too.
It would
right?
look crisp. It
Yeah.
would look clean and appropriate.
Yes.
But you could have some more fun with
Yes,
it too.
yes.
They have those TVs. I don't know you guys seen that they mirror the wall behind.
Yeah, this is cool.
They what?
We haven't used one yet, but I've
Yes.
seen
What
it.
do they do?
They mirror the wall in the back, so you don't see the. It basically it's like it takes a picture of the wall behind.
So you're just seeing the
wall.
edge, right? You just see the
You
edge.
see the edge.
But then you're just seeing a plain white wall.
It's a wall. Well, it's a wall.
What if you had a wall covering, like a cool wallpaper,
Oh, yeah,
or
that would be cool because then it would look like nothing
Yeah.
was there. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, you guys, this is fabulous. Really, I'm in love. At first I was like, but now I'm like in love. I mean, this is just more than I could have imagined.
that's what we love to hear. So that's
Well, and it's stuff that it's like I really want to come out of my comfort zone, right? And this is really taking me out of that comfort zone. But it's taking me out of my comfort zone in a place that I love, right?
That's
Meaning these colors are just so magnificent. I mean, this is the only one I don't love, but I don't care.
Do you have
know
a
what?
favorite yourselves
Favorite textile or color or?
on the designs of the two styles?
Oh, I definitely prefer the second.
The second.
Yeah.
You do too.
I think, I mean, unless, and this sometimes happens, and it totally, we get it. If you guys live in the house a certain way, and you really love sitting next to the fire and watching the TV, that's how you want to live.
Right,
and it's
right.
like, there's no way that this solution is going to give you that.
Right.
It's going to give you all sorts of other stuff, but it's not going to, there's no way,
Right.
unless we pop another fireplace there.
Right.
I personally think, and as we were developing this plan, it was like, what do you want to see when you come in? And to come in and to see this gorgeous dining, you see the fireplace,
Right.
then the room opens to
Absolutely.
you versus you're the back of the room, right? You're
Well,
like,
yes.
when you come in now, and this is everyone's house in Chicago,
Right.
because everyone has more or less the same layout.
Right.
But when you switch the script completely, and you're like, wow, this is so inviting.
Well,
like,
and
to
it just opens everything
Right.
up because here, and that's one of the problems I had when we had the couch the other way, or what the couch we had is it cut off the room, right? It just took, and you walked in, you felt, you didn't feel that open expanse, and that this way you would totally, and leaving that front area open actually makes, I think, that even more beautiful, right?
Or I
And
think to dine there and to have like,
Yes.
and you have this credenza over here, so if you have stuff that you need to set off
Right.
to the side, you have a surface there.
Right.
And then I just think that people would love
I
it.
agree.
And then driving by and you see you guys having
Yeah.
fun in the window, like it's.
I was just at my girlfriend's house. She just redid her house, and she did the exact same thing.
Should we put it up front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she has a room. It was an official living room only,
Yeah.
and she made it an entire dining room.
Cool.
And then her back is just. I mean, it's just like my house, but it's just different
Yeah.
size. But same thing. I loved it. It was just so different. So I think it's fabulous. And now, so let me ask this question: do you guys then? So the estimates that you originally gave us, do they fall pretty much in line to this, or?
They're pretty much. They're not. I mean, I can price everything out so I can, but none of the items that we selected. Actually, this big sectional through that Lazar would probably be less expensive than what we originally quoted.
So what would you suggest? So let's assume we can't afford all of this at once. Would you suggest then that we kind of go through this and sit on it for a while and figure out what we really want, and then come back to you guys and you give us an estimate for that, or how do you?
So I would say because I think that whatever, like finalizing the countertops and making sure that all the construction elements, we can finalize the paint color for the front and any of the spaces upstairs.
Yes.
Then we can send that whole package off to the contractor.
Absolutely.
And then I also think that if you guys decide to either do the built-in bar or the built-in media,
we need to
do
that.
let's finalize that, because I think that given the budget, I think that will take this first phase.
Right.
You'll have a good thing. And then I think that my recommendation is, if you guys like something and want to really like the next step, I would break it off into chunks. So either ordering all the kind of major furniture pieces in one time, or if you want to break it up into rooms, like we're doing the living room or we're doing the dining room.
And did you have a rug underneath the dining room? No. Okay.
Just leaving it open.
Okay.
I think that
Primarily, well, we do like a rug in the dining room, but you also have the conflict of the fireplace here.
Oh, right.
So it created for a really funky.
Yeah. Okay.
the benefit of doing a room by room or space by space, the totality of it is that then you get the finished thing.
Right.
And inevitably you're gonna have checkbook fatigue, and it's just like you're gonna be constantly writing checks.
Right.
So after a while, you're like, most people are like, okay, like we're good.
We're done.
Like, we don't need to do it. And if you do a room by room, then you at least have the sense that you're like, this feels really finished. So that would be my recommendation. If you want us to price everything out that we presented, we can totally.
Well, I would, but I don't know that that's, I think we do have to figure out, piece by piece or room by room. We have to decide, like you said too, we have to get the paint. I mean, I don't even have full estimates yet for everything. I'm still waiting on estimates. So ultimately I need to get that stuff started and get the paint all. And I'm happy. As far as I'm concerned, the biggest thing we got is this.
The countertops.
But I do love this. I like this color scheme. You like the color scheme, right, Julio? And then the floor, I think I'm good with the floor. Certainly, if he can test, create the test for us.
They'll definitely test it.
Yeah, and so if we can get that started, and we got the doors, they're going to order the doors for us, so we can get that going.
So all that will be after this meeting, we'll send a schedule, and it will be like link to door. Link to hardware for door.
Okay.
Paint color for this,
great.
paint color for this, finish on this, finish on this. And then I'm not sure like if you guys want to do the powder room wall covering now or later, we'll do a temporary paint color for that room just in case.
Okay.
And then we'll say prime for wall covering if you guys decide to do that.
I mean, I guess then the question would have to be how much, right? That would be the question I would ask, because that obviously would be.
Well, we have a rough enough dimension to be able to...
I have the full dimensions, so I can send it to Season.
And then also, I guess, I would want to see how much you think the built-in would be.
So that would be a question I would first start with the contractor, be like, hey, we have a potential for either a bar built-in or a media built-in. Do you wanna? Is that something that your team can handle? And if they can handle, they'll be like, okay, it's... Some contractors like it's full custom, whatever you want, just give me the color, give me the design. They can start off by taking that elevation that we did and give you a price in it. Some contractors like, you know what, we work with a little bit more like kind of a modular system where it's like preset sizes of cabinets. This is what we're gonna do, and these are the 4 finishes that it comes in. Select which one you want. So if you want us to kind of consult on from these options, what you guys would do? What would you do? We're happy to do that. So.
And could you do a combo of a wall unit and bar?
Sure, especially if you have flexibility on the side. Where is that unit?
I thought you were gonna say overall if you drink a lot.
Yes.
Depending on how much alcohol you guys want.
Well, he drinks a lot, so.
Well, he's already got one underneath the powder room. So I don't know how many steps. I do think, it would be beautiful if you had this set up with, you could, on either side here, you could divide it into, maybe one side is books and the other side is bar. So
and we could
this
just
is custom,
we could put just even a
wine fridge.
Yeah.
No books. She doesn't read, but yeah.
But you could do tchotchkes,
All right. Yeah. Okay. So then I will talk to Sherry about just giving me an estimate for that, because you guys don't need to be involved in that. I'm not.
I'll send this elevation with some rough dimensions,
okay.
And I'll send the plan with some rough dimensions, because that's what she's going to be like. Is it a 6-foot built-in? Is it a 12-foot built-in?
Right.
This is a 12-foot built-in.
And how tall?
To the ceiling.
I like that. I love that. That makes it so much more dramatic.
Yes.
I also think the fact that we're not, in this case, we're not doing a shaker, we're doing a flat. So it's going to give you that kind of modern, kind of like what you were feeling for the kitchen. It's gonna give you that vibe.
Yeah, don't use shaker again when you talk to me. It upsets me. I know that's what it is, but I don't.
You don't know.
Your recessed, your square recessed cabinet.
Thank you so much. SRC, square recessed cabinet, so you don't have to use some big words.
Break it down. Break it down. Don't use that. Don't use that kind of language.
It is actually we've had a few clients that they really hate the word shaker so much.
I do. I hate it. You said that, and
It's
I was
funny.
like,
what?
shaker? Who never said that word to me?
They're like, we don't like anything.
Wash your mouth.
All right. I think this is fabulous, and I am super excited, and I really hope that we get to do even a portion of it,